In this week's episode, we are sharing with you how we plan each leg of our trip. We run the Rockhampton Parkrun. I show you what this week's burger challenge theme is, and we finally arrive at one of our top bucket list locations, the incredible Carnarvon Gorge.
So today's mission, we are doing some planning and organising of where we're going to be over the next few weeks. So we've got a big map of Queensland up there, and we've got our calendar and lots of brochures that we got from the information centre.
So what we like to do is work out where we want to go. We do check the park runs in the area and try to line them up so we're in a specific location with a park run on the Saturday. We look at the distance between places, and then I look it up on their website on the computer. Dan looks up wiki camps, and we kind of cross-check and look at reviews and things like that. Narrow it down, and then we go cost and weigh up whether we want powered or unpowered, because we've got the potential to do both.
Yeah, and definitely look at all the reviews. Wikicamps is brilliant. Just look through all the reviews of people who have stayed there previously, and if there's any negativity there, then we might pass that up and move on to somewhere else. So
yeah, and so the number of nights, we try to stay 3 nights at least, but we do look up things to do in the area in brochures and online to determine just how many nights to stay in an area. And some areas have nothing to do, but because it's a beautiful location, we want to stay there longer.
Yeah, it just means we can catch up on things as well, any paperwork that we need to do, and more planning days like this. So
yeah, so that's kind of how we plan. It's working for us so far. I know a lot of people like to just book the day before, but for us, we've found we can't do that with our setup. Even then, we just rang a caravan park to book, and there was only one spot she could pretty much fit us in, and she had to move some people around to do that because of the size of our rig and the ram.
yeah.
So we do book a chunk at a time in advance.
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
typically I would say a month in advance, especially because it's school holidays at the moment. We'd already planned that a long time ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, typically about a month in advance, but it works out nicely for us.
Yeah, so how do you, write in the comments how you plan and whether you do something similar, or is there a step that we're missing? Obviously we're new, this is working for us so far, but it might not in the future. So yeah, let us know how you plan, how far in advance you book to.
So we're all set up now here in Rockhampton for a couple of nights, 2-3 nights, and so Kim's just gone off to spend the afternoon, do a bit of shopping and go to the movies. So I've just got a bit of time to myself. I've just been up to Autobahn because we've been looking ever since we did our little trip back in January where we did a little practice run inland. We hit a few storms out that way, and ever since then we've been looking for a hail cover for the car, and everywhere's been out of stock. So luckily I've just been to the Autobahn in Rockhampton and they had a few in stock, so I've just been fitting that. It is a little bit tight because the Ram's a big car, and to get it on I've had to take off both the antenna for the UHF and the radio antenna, but yeah, it fits all right. So at least next time we'll have any hail, don't have to worry about the car getting damaged. Couldn't quite get the straps underneath to reach because yeah, it's just a big car, so it stretches just because we've got the bull bars on the front as well, so you've got that extra length. It's just maxed out, but anyway, it holds on there pretty nicely, should do the trick. So pretty happy to have got that one. Obviously not much we can do with the caravan. If we get hail on that, then so be it, but at least the car will be protected. So yeah, it's all good.
Coming back, joining us. Where are you guys all from?
that was Rockhampton Parkrun, really nice course set in the Botanic Gardens, and it was a really good turnout. It's strange to be back in the city again to have such a big turnout. There must have been at least a couple of hundred people there. They reckon on average they get about 200 to 300 people, so it was a really nice course. What did you think?
Yeah, we weren't expecting much at all, were we?
No.
Really? And we looked at the course ahead of time, and it looked very confusing. Went back on itself, and we weren't sure what to expect. But it was lovely, apart from the big hill to start and the big hill to finish.
The Vomit Hill, or the Mound of Opportunity.
Spew Hill.
Oh, the Spew Hill, is it? Yeah, that's right.
But really beautiful scenery around the botanical gardens, lots of shade. We're actually walking now to the turnaround point. So yeah, beautiful along the lagoon. Lots of room to pass people, even though you're kind of coming back on the course in sections. There was heaps of room. Yeah, it was lovely, very surprising.
And Athlete's Foot sponsor Parkrun, so they actually had a stall here this week, and they're doing a bit of a promotion. So we managed to score some vouchers for, I think, 20% off Hocker, Saucony and Merrill, and 10% off everything else the next week. So ideal opportunity. We were actually thinking of running shoes are getting a bit worn in now, so we might pop down later today and see what they've got and how much they cost, and weigh up whether we get them or not.
We've got some actual events other than parkruns that we'd like to do in the next couple of months. So to get some good new shoes and start wearing them in now would be ideal. The people at this parkrun were really friendly and were chatting to us about our travels and where we've been and what parkruns we've done, and we actually spoke to the ambassador of Parkrun Central Queensland, so he could tell us all about the parkruns coming up for us, which was cool. Yeah, definitely the friendliest bunch of people here. It's probably like 5-6 different groups of people came to talk to us and chat, so it made us feel very welcome, which is nice. So I really actually enjoyed that one. I'm going to give it 8.5. Yeah, I'll give it 8.5 as well, actually. I think that's a fair call. Yeah, that was Rockhampton Parkrun.
So we're having a bit of a catch-up day today. We went to Parkrun this morning, and now we're just catching up. I'm doing a little bit of editing, and Kim's cooking up a lovely burger for her burger challenge today. And what is it this week?
It's Brazilian, which meant a lot of research to find out what they eat there.
So we had no idea what Brazilian was going to be, but it's smelling amazing. And because it's raining outside, we've had to hang up all our washing just all over the place. So we've got just clothes hanging everywhere.
So I can show you what's going to be in the burger if you like. So they do lots of barbecued meat. So because we are vegan, it's a vegan challenge. This is that mushroom meat that we bought from Cafe V, and I've kind of had it reducing in some stock and put some barbecue sauce through it. So that's our barbecued meat. I've grilled some corn on the grill, and I'm going to stir that through some avocado mayonnaise that I've made, and some fresh lettuce, and I think some cheese maybe. And that's what it's going to be. Cool, that sounds pretty good. Oh, and it's hot.
And it's very hot in here. And because tomorrow's pack up day, and we're heading out to Carnarvon Gorge, which means for a few days we're going to be unpowered. So we need to make sure we're full of water, and we need to make sure everything's charged up. So I've had my batteries on charge and whatnot. So just trying to get prepared for all that. So it's been just a day in the caravan today.
Don't film this bit. Why? This is the messy bit that I can't do properly. Oh, it's boiling hot, this corn.
Yeah, but it is. And another thing about going out to Carnarvon Gorge is there's not going to be any Coles or Woolies out that way, so we're going to have to go into a big food shop today, make sure we're stocked up with lots of water, lots of food, lots of beer, obviously, and just whatever else we need. So we're going to pop out and do a big food shop today, and also pop into Athlete's Foot to see if we can find us some new running shoes. And here's the final result of the burger. Looking pretty damn good.
That one's a bit messy.
Yeah.
I'll assemble this one. Now, I never know what order to put things in, so I'm just going to go for it. So this was a creamy, so I've just put an avocado, some lemon juice, and about 2 tablespoons of vegan mayonnaise and some sea salt, and I roasted some corn, and so that's a kind of Brazilian sauce. We've got some vegan cheese. I'm not sure whether this is Brazilian, but we've got it there to use up, so it adds another layer. Layers in burgers are good. Then we've got this, so this is mushroom meat, and as mentioned before, it's the stuff we've still got from Cafe V, so it's absolutely delicious, so good.
I can vouch for that deliciousness.
It just falls off the burger. So, and then yeah, this really nice fresh. I'll even eat this lettuce. This is nice stuff. Not that. What's that other lettuce called?
It's Cos lettuce.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like this garden variety.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
And then you put the lid on. Look at that.
And hey presto, there you have one fine looking and smelling burger.
Brazilian burger. And of course the plate's messy. I'm not a master chef.
But I bet you it tastes blooming good. We'll let you know.
Then just left the foot there, right from beside it. And just walk across, right?
What was that sort?
Yeah.
Get on camera.
Your kids, only because there's so much pushing at the bottom of the shoe.
We've left at 8 o'clock on the dot this morning. We've left Rockhampton and we're doing our biggest trip yet to Carnarvon Gorge. Okay, how long is it going to take us?
Well, it says 4.5 hours, so I'm guessing we'll take probably closer to 5.5 hours, and we'll stop halfway.
So we're very excited about this destination, and we're going to be without power for Sandstone Park at Carnarvon Gorge and for Emerald as well. So we've got 8 nights coming up without power.
It's unpowered site, so we can't run the air conditioning unit, but we do have power for other things. Oh, we can't do the rice cooker either.
No. Which is why we made a huge batch of curry and a batch of sushi last night.
So we're sorted for the next few days. We've got dinners and lunches all sorted.
Yeah.
Which is nice to know. We can just get out there and just do some hikes and whatnot. So yeah, 4.5 hours with it. The wheels on that thing are bigger than I.
We are experiencing corrugations for the first time.
It's rattling the whole bloody car to pieces.
Yeah, it's not great. We don't know whether we've got 45 more kilometres of this or it's going to end on the next corner, but it's not fun. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, putting the van to the test. It'll be interesting to see how much dust is in the back as well on this red dust. See how that holds up.
Yeah, and to see if anything's come loose in there. See if the fridge is still shut. Because I'd always thought before we were travelling on a road like this, I would tape
the door.
Oh yeah. But little did we know.
No, we just didn't know.
Oh, it looks like we might be back on tarmac now.
These are really sharp rocks. I'm worried about the tyres.
Yeah. See,
Tyre pressures on the van.
ideally, we should have put the tyre pressures down as well.
Oh, hopefully that's it at Lily Creek. It's the end.
But for how long? It might be straight back onto gravel.
I don't know how we're gonna go. We do the gear.
We are not doing the kit. It'd be like that the whole way.
Oh my
Or worse.
gosh.
Oh, back on gravel again.
Oh, this is better than before. Oh, it's going to be a long journey.
Yep, sure is.
Okay, so we've been driving 3.5 hours and we've found a stopping bay to stop in because we're going to have a toilet stop and
Dust on the back, yeah.
we're going to check. Whoa, okay. We're going to check how the van's fared over all those corrugations.
So far, so good.
Oh, yay, okay.
Yeah, we're alright.
Oh, good. I was, worried about the dust and about things coming off. Or, oh, hang on, what can I hear? What can I hear? What's that? Oh, it's that. Oh, okay, that's alright. That's the worst thing. That's our moisture thing, so it's probably banged. Yeah, it would have. Oh, it's been banging into the wall. Okay. If that's the worst thing, then I can deal with that. Sandstone Park. Here's Dan coming back from the Portaloo.
Checking out the facilities.
Oh,
They're not
yeah.
that bad actually for Portaloos. They're quite clean and kind of fresh
They
smelling.
smell nice, yeah. And that is our beautiful view. It's lovely. Like, so this is kind of like a raised, flat, hilly area here. And then we've got the beautiful gorge on that side. So we're only 5k's away, really. And it's lunchtime.
Sushi.
Just for something different. So we just had a little nap, a little one.
Almost slept
little
through
one.
the sunset.
And then, oh, it doesn't even show the colours.
No, it doesn't look as nice on there.
that was a nice way to start the walk
Yeah, so
over
we're
the
at
rocks.
Carnarvon Gorge. And we're doing part of the Great Main Walk today, which is how far? It's about 21 k's return, I think.
To the Cathedral, 18.2,
Yeah.
which is the point we want to reach, but we want to do branching off, so yes.
It's probably going to be more than 21 k's actually by the time we do a few more, so it's a bit of a big walk.
Yeah, so we set off reasonably early, 7:30. We wanted to make sure at least a couple of people had gone before us to clear the spider webs for a change, so we didn't have to do it.
We're at the Amphitheatre. It's our first stop on the walk.
So it took us an hour to get from the information centre to here.
Yeah, about 4 kilometres in so far, and it's spectacular. We're not even in there yet.
Yeah.
It does actually sound really cool.
Oh, look up there. So we've figured out the easiest way is to go backwards on these narrow ladders.
Yeah, they're steeper than you think.
It's pretty cool how they've made this structure so you can access up in there.
Well, that was good.
Onwards.
On to the next one, yeah. And we're off to the art gallery next.
Yes.
The Amphitheatre set the bar high.
It sure
So
did,
this
literally.
art gallery better be good. Yeah, literally.
So we've just gone off the main track towards the art gallery now, only 340 metres, and we'll be there. So every area has different kinds of vegetation. It changes all the time. This area is beautiful with all these palm trees.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's like got that tropical feel in here. It's like what you said at the start, it's kind of prehistoric.
Yeah,
Like?
it does. It makes you feel like you're in a set for Jurassic Park. You should expect to see a brontosaurus come over the hill any minute. Yeah, it's so cool. grade 4 tracks now. You can definitely tell the difference. It's slowing us down a bit with all the rocks, but it makes it more interesting.
I'm over creek crossings. I don't like them anymore. They were cute and nice at the beginning, but now they're just treacherous. Follow the orange arrows all the way to the Emerald City. The Cathedral Cave. Now up to Big Bend. Is it Big Bend?
Yeah, Big Bend. It's only 500 metres from here, I think.
Yeah, they've got toilets there and a creek and things, so we'll see what's there, and then we've gone pretty much the furthest we can go today, which is fine by me.
Yeah, that's fine by me. I'm stopping to have some lunch soon as well.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind dipping my feet in the water at some point as well.
So we've been walking 3 hours and 16 minutes so far, which is pretty on track. They said it's about 6 hours return from here.
Yeah.
And that's without stopping at the art gallery and the amphitheatre like we did. So we're making pretty good time.
Yeah.
So on to Big Bend. So that's the gorge just there, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just keep going to Big Bend.
Yep. Let's see if we fancy going to that on the way back, maybe.
I think maybe you just see it.
Yeah, it might not be a walking track. Oh, it's muddy. Okie dokie, this one's going to be fun. This one's quite deep as well.
Yep, great.
So right out in the middle of the Carnarvon Gorge area, there's well, at Big Bend there's a camping area and toilets, believe it or not. Got a long drop, so I'm gonna go and check it out. Hopefully there are no bugs and snakes in here. Oh, the smell in here is horrendous. It is literally a hole that goes down into a big composting heap. It stinks. It is grim. So yeah, the toilets are pretty grim, but it's better than having no toilets at all. So yeah, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
So it's lunchtime now at Big Bend. Dan's.
Yay. For sandwiches, got cheese Vegemite sandwich and peanut butter sandwich.
Cheese and Vegemite is the best sandwich ever.
Get fueled up for the journey back.
So now we're coming up to another pathway off the main path, which has stairs. It's going to a waterfall. Usually you'd go to the waterfall and stop.
Yeah. Looks like it can keep just goes on and on, doesn't it? So I haven't seen the big fern yet.
Well, I think it's just the type of
Unless this is
fern.
it.
Like this is
Yeah.
just,
They're pretty big.
they're pretty big. I think that's the big fern.
I think you're right.
So we've arrived at the moss garden now.
Yep, our final stop on the journey.
Yes. So we've been on the way back. We've been walking for 8.3 k's and 2 hours and 18 minutes. The one little attraction we hadn't seen yet, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Beautiful.
Like a proper little rainforest. Little waterfall at the end.
And it's really nice and cool here, which is what we need.
Yeah, it is. It's
I'm
getting so hot now at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's nice to come in here. It's just so refreshing. Wow, how beautiful is that? So our 25-kilometre trek across Carnarvon Gorge has come to an end, and
Yay.
we're pretty buggered. So we've just taken another detour and just headed down to the rock pools. We're going to stick our feet in and cool off a bit in the rock pools. So it looks pretty nice. Clearly a very popular place. Day 2, and we're back out on the track off to Mickey Creek today.
Why are we here?
Why, exactly.
Yesterday was bad enough.
Yeah, so we woke up this morning like legs are absolutely killing us, feet are throbbing, back pain.
Shoulder pain.
Yet here we are again. So it's just a 3k walk, this one, and then we're gonna go and jump in the rock pools, so go there to cool off and relax. And then the rest of the day we'll just be back at the van doing very little. So yeah, it should be good. past the end of the actual trail, the official trail, but if you keep going, it's a beautiful spot, and it looks like you can go even further as well. Yep, definitely recommend, but I can't go any further because I'm going to get wet feet if I do. Okay, so this is our last night out at Sandstone Park in Carnarvon Gorge. So we're just going to go and wander up and watch the sunset. There's a nice little sunset watching platform up by reception.
So the last few nights we've just been checking it out from the van, but we thought the last night we'll go up because there's some nice clouds out there. It'll be a nice little viewing point.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice sunset tonight with those clouds.
The first 2 days we were out exploring and we had a bit of downtime today for our last day. We were going to do one more walk, but the legs were really feeling it today. We didn't want to push it before Parkrun and other activities we had planned, so had a bit of a rest day. But Dan did go for a run down this road, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a 5k run, which is a bit strenuous, to say the least. It's very hilly out here, so. And after all the walks we've been doing lately, yeah, I was feeling it a bit, but it's good. On the other hand, it's good to get out and stretch the legs a bit, so yeah, it's all right.
So as you can see up ahead, there's a crowd gathering at the sunset viewing platform.
But yeah, as far as places go, Carnarvon Gorge is a definite recommendation from us.
Bucket list
Put it on your
location.
bucket list. There's so many nice places to see, and it's just the atmosphere and just the enormity of it all is just fantastic. So definitely come here if you get a chance.
Yep, you have to do it.
Carnarvon, like the national park has. Have you seen the archway? If you look at the national park on Google Maps, there's a natural archway.
Okay.
If you get some receptions, just have a little look at it.
And we're saying farewell to Carnarvon Gorge today. It's been an amazing 4 nights and 3 days here, and now we are off to
Emerald.
Yay. We're going to go gem Fossa King, so make sure you catch us next week for that episode. But for now, thank you so much for watching and goodbye.
See you later.
Oh dear. Please move. Move.
Come on, off you go.
Oh no!
Don't you charge at us.
I know.
Just take
Off
your
you go.
time. That's all right.
We don't eat you. On next week's episode, we arrive in Emerald and drive 2 hours east to visit Blackdown Tablelands National Park. Check out waterfalls, amazing rock formations, stunning views, and the most beautiful rock pools we have seen yet. The Emerald Parkrun would have to be one of our favourites yet. So much to see along the way, including their resident koala. We show you another recipe that we love and what vegans eat for Easter. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we will catch you next week.